Mickey Mouse, childhood icon, friend to all, and product of a racist. We all know him. We all have seen him before. But one day will be the last time we see him. For everyone, this day will come eventually. But what if it came for all of us, all at the same time? Suicidemouse.avi is a lost Mickey Mouse cartoon created in the 1930s. The cartoon itself is incredibly disturbing. It even supposedly led a Disney employee to commit suicide. The employee was heard repeating, "Your suffering is not before disappearing. The cartoon itself consists of Mickey walking through a town, sad, depressed. We can easily tell he's seen something. Something is troubling him, but we don't know what, because despite our own wishes, no matter how hard we try, we can't put ourselves in someone else's exact pair of shoes." A somber piano song plays in the background. We watch as Mickey walks through the streets. Something is on his mind. Or is there? Nothing much happens for a while. Eventually the piano song cuts out, and we hear nothing but a small static noise. We start to feel more empty as the silence sets in. As the cartoon goes on, the town appears to be more and more destroyed. Windows are broken, streetlights are bent, buildings are worn down. The tone gets more and more dark and depressing. 3 minutes in, the cartoon cuts out, leaving only a black screen. First the sound stops, then the video stops, as if we're losing all sense of reality, and death settles in. 58 seconds later, the cartoon comes back. Mickey is still walking through the town. It feels as if this town has been abandoned. Abandoned by Disney. Soon we hear a person groaning, as if they're in a lot of pain. The sound is morbid and disturbing, giving a true sense of suffering. Mickey then smiles, as if he's becoming happy from this, as if suffering is the only escape, leaving him in a sense of bliss. We hear somebody screaming in pain. The realistic sound is truly horrifying. The town becomes even more ruined as the ground cracks. Buildings are noticeably more damaged, and Mickey has a big grin on his face. Soon, a fire starts in the background. The setting starts to feel more unnatural, as if this chaos was man-made, caused by someone. Mickey's eyes start to melt. He can't stop smiling. This is peace for him. He knows soon it'll all be over. town's wreckage increases. It starts to look almost as if a nuclear explosion went off. What's worse is that this cartoon was created a decade before the Hiroshima and Nagasaki bombs were dropped. Eventually, the screaming gets louder. Mickey runs faster, as if he's running from something. Running from death. Mickey soon drops dead, with a needle falling out of his hand. He must have overdosed on something. Then, the devil appears, and the screen cuts to black. The final shots of the cartoon are just of Mickey's face, and Russian text, which when translated, translates roughly to
Sights of hell bring its viewers back in.
the cartoon is over. What happened with Mickey? Why did this come to be? What sick mind would come up with something like this? One thing's for sure, though. We will all see the last days eventually. Personal last days, or the end of the world. Nothing is eternal. Not even Mickey.